Hi there, I'm Mike. What I have for you today is a very different video. Got this new app on my phone and it records two things at the same time. So hopefully I can do this where you can see my face and I can cut to the figure kind of at the same time. But I'm gonna give it my best shot and try to do this with as little editing as possible because I would get a lot more of these out if I didn't have to work so hard at editing them. But I just wanted to try it out with a figure that just came out. I just got it yesterday, and it's Darth Revan, as you can see here. So I just kind of wanted to talk about him. I didn't want to do a full review, because I've reviewed Darth Revan on my channel before. This is actually not Darth Revan. This is Jedi Knight Revan. In the game that Revan is from, Knights of the Old Republic, you had options of being evil Sith Lord or a Jedi, and you could make choices in the game to be either or. This is as if you made the good choices. I think that's the canon ending, is the Jedi one, but I'm not entirely sure. To be honest with you, I played it so long ago, but I want to talk about this figure just in terms of should you get it? Is this for you? Do I like it? I've opened this. I don't know if I'm going to do this, but I'm leaning super close to the camera. That might not be something I like to do, but I just want to point out that this is a pretty box. That purple right there, especially on Revan's mask, I absolutely love that. So I'm gonna pull this out here. We got the figure. And then I'm trying to get the lightsaber out without breaking anything. There we go. Put that back in a frame. So here we have Darth Revan in all of his, I keep saying Darth Revan because that's just what I'm used to saying. The Jedi Knight Revan in all of his glory here. We have his lightsaber. I'm gonna put that right there. I've got his lightsaber, and he just comes with the one, and that's the first thing I noticed is, oh cool, it's the same figure we got before, but white-ish, creamish kind of color, and just one lightsaber instead of two. And he also doesn't have that cool cape that the Darth Revan came with. I actually happen to have the Darth Revan right here. So I just want to kind of do a comparison of the two figures here. So as you can see, they look very similar. One's white, one's black. One's a good guy, one's a bad guy. Same guy, just the two different life choices they could have taken. As you can see here, Darth Revan's got tattered cloak, robes, soft goods. It looks good, don't get me wrong. I love the way this looks. This figure came out in 2016 for the first time. Like I said, I have done a review of it on my channel, but it's one of my older reviews, so I don't even know if it's using the same style. I just knocked Jedi Knight Revan over. You can see he's got the one lightsaber here with the red blade, and he's got the same lightsaber over here. It's the exact same one, but with, actually it's not but with anything. It's just the same blade there. Yeah, it's the exact same blade. Exact same molding, too. Let me get this up here. So you have the exact same molding. Now it's very obvious that this right here is supposed to be the robe kind of being tucked in. At least to me, that's what it looks like over some armor. Whereas on this one, the sculpt is the same, but this is definitely not supposed to be any kind of robe. It's just part of the armor. It's a nice gold color. I like the wash they have in there. It brings out a lot of details in there. If you want to look up his skirt here, he's got white pants. He's got some really cool kind of gold paint on his shoes and shin guards, whereas the original Darth Revan has silver with black pants. The belt is the same, but obviously, again, different color. And on the back, he does have that rad cape, whereas he has nothing, but you get to see a lot more detail back here, which, I don't know, it's kind of cool, I guess. Pull his skirt down. Be modest, jeez. A problem I've always had with this character is I never know how to pose him to look cool. I usually just have him on the shelf either with the lightsabers crossed or, I don't know, that's about it. It looks good, don't get me wrong. I like the purple, I like the new box design. It's got the gaming greats. It's like a new subline from the Black Series. I just want to read the bio real quick. The journey from Sith to Jedi is complete in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes as redeemed Jedi Knight Revan wields his purple lightsaber while cloaked in white Jedi robes. That's it. It's weird to me that they chose Galaxy of Heroes. I played Galaxy of Heroes a lot. It's like a tactical Pokemon type game where you collect Star Wars characters and move them on a board and attack, and it's fine. It's just weird to me that that's the game they chose whereas, you know, Revan is from a very, like, one of the most popular Star Wars games ever made. It's not a recent one, but it is a thing. So it's weird to me that they chose this, but I like where they're going with this, and I really hope they do more of this. Maybe in the future we'll get characters from other video games. Kyle Katarn would be great to have in this line. But if they're just doing repaints like they've done so far with this Revan and the heavy battle droid, I mean, I'd like to see other versions of Cal Kestis, I guess. There's a lot of different options that they could do, and I'd love to see them all. So this is an interesting first step. I just want to point out there's the box, the side there. It's got the Gaming Greats logo. I love the purple and the black together. It's very Decepticon-y, which, you know, that's just kind of how that works. Articulation is pretty good, except for the head here. The head is very locked in. You really can't do anything with it. It's glued down like this, and the head you can't do anything with the head. The arms are somewhat limited by this, but not too bad. The elbows could have a little bit better bend at the elbow. But again, this is a 2016 figure, so it's got basically 2016 articulation. He's got a decent range of movement on the torso there. His legs aren't hindered at all, which is nice. And he's got the hinges, he's got the rockers. You can do the, you know, a decent leg spread on him. He looks good, he moves good, but that head really is a killer. Running it through my kind of patented system, I'm going to give him a 1 for looks. He looks like he should. He looks good. I like the gold. I like the white. Everything kind of comes together. I mean, he's basically just a good guy version of a bad guy character I already have. And that's kind of fun and unique. I like the way that looks. Accessories, he comes with 1 fewer accessories than a character that I had already, and I already wish they had come with more accessories. So I'm going to give the accessories a half point. The lightsaber he comes with is cool, it looks good, the hilt comes off, it's purple, all those things are great. I just wish it came with more. Articulation, that hood really hurts that head. Everything else is fine. I mean, it's a 2016 figure at its heart, so it's got 2016 articulation, but that hood sculpt really hurts the figure a lot. So I'm gonna give it a half point. Paint sculpt and detail, I actually really like this. I don't even remember what I gave the original one, but this one, I like the clean look. I love the gold. I love the detailing and sculpting in the chest. I love the wash that they put on there. I love the soft goods skirt, but that cloak, again, should have been a soft goods head covering or hood. That really ruins the figure so much that I had to dock it in 2 different categories for 2 different reasons, but it's the same problem. It really affects the figure that much of, you know, not being able to move the head. And while the hood hangs well, it doesn't mesh with the rest of the figure. It's 2 different materials and it looks weird. So I'm gonna give it a 0.75 because it's not the worst thing, but it definitely hurts the figure a bit. And lastly, want and availability. Of course I want it. I've come around on Legends characters. I really like Legends characters now. They add a fun little spice to my shelf. And you know, I used to be super into expanded universe and stuff, so I do have a place in my life and heart for it. And I really hope that Hasbro doesn't shy away from a character just because it's not canon. Especially not with any new Star Wars movies coming out soon. I really kind of hope they get weird with it. I'm going to dock it a little bit for, you know, coming from GameStop. GameStop is terrible. You have to pre-order it if you really want to get it. Like, sure, you can maybe go to a store and find a GameStop exclusive figure, but more often than not, they only get the figures that get pre-ordered. So if you didn't pre-order this, you're kind of hosed. And that sucks. On top of that, GameStop charges more for their characters and figures. So it's just a lose-lose here being GameStop exclusive. I get the idea behind it. It's a video game related figure. Put it in a video game related store. Like, that makes sense, but GameStop's terrible. So I really cannot give it the full point there, but I am going to give it a 0.75. So that gives me a full figure score of about a 3.5 out of 5. It's not the worst figure, it's not the best figure, it's somewhere squarely in the middle, but I like it. If you really want a Revan on your shelf, if you have the Darth Revan, you want to represent the Lightsaber, or you really just like Jedi figures, this belongs in your collection. But if you're not really into it, you could probably skip it pretty safely. It's a very middling figure. And with that, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for getting this far. Let me know what you think of this review style. I've never tried anything like this before. I got this cool app. I just wanted to give it a shot, see how it worked out, swapping between the different camera angles, I guess. Let me know down in the downstairs area. Give me all your comments. I love to read and respond to those. I'd also like to take a moment to thank these people for supporting me on Patreon. It makes a big difference in my life, and it really makes me feel good that these people have supported me at a level where I thank them for Star Wars The Black Series figures or higher. If you want your name on this list, go ahead, and head on to my Patreon, see if you like it. If not, that's cool. There's a couple different ways down in the downstairs area. You can help my channel out if you want to. If you don't want to, that's absolutely fine too. You don't have to. Just watching it, liking, sharing, and subscribing is enough. So if you can do that, hit the bell, all that stuff is great too. But with that, I'll see you later. Bye.